most of you probably don't know this about me, but I am a Titanic nerd. And Saturday the 15th is the anniversary of the sinking. And every year, for the past few years, I have managed to have a Titanic book to read, and this year is no exception. So I have Titanic First Accounts, and I have not read it. I also love it because it has deckled edges, which makes me super happy. And it's paperback, but it has, when you open the edges, it gives you the whole ship, which is kind of cool. And I am really excited to dig into this because it's just one of those things. I've always been fascinated with the Titanic. Even before the movie came out, I can tell you every Easter egg of just about every historical character in the movie and who they were and why they were important, and it drives people crazy, but it's kind of my favorite party trick sometimes. So I'm gonna update my reading journal. I gotta decide what colors to use because White Star Line's colors were red and white, so white doesn't really work on white pages. So I'm kind of leaning towards red and black, maybe? Because that was kind of the colors of the ship, other than the smokestacks, which are gold, which again, on white paper, not helpful. So that's what I'm leaning towards, like a blackish brown, like a steel color. Let's see if I have a steel color. Oh, I do. This is kind of steel. This won't be a very like exciting layout. Ooh, yeah. I don't know how well you can see that. It looks better in person. I'm leaning towards the steel and then red because the White Star Line was red. And yeah, I'm actually also excited because in October, I'm going on a cruise with my parents and we're going out of Southampton. And I looked at my mom, I was like, we have to go to the Titanic pier. I don't care if there's nothing marked on that pier. I don't care if there's a whole museum there. We have to go to that dock. I just have to stand there because I'm a nerd. And when I was in Belfast back in 2007, I was with a group and I did nothing Titanic in Belfast. And now I am gutted and I really want to go back to Belfast and stay at the Titanic Hotel, even though it cost a mega fortune, but I still want to do it. So I am going to update my journal here for a little while and I will show you it when it is all done because I could sit here and talk to you about the Titanic while I do this, but it's not really, well, maybe for the reviews. I will give you one of my favorite things from the movie. And it is the gentleman that is dressed in his finest dinner wear, and his footman comes and sits with him, and he tells his footman, if we're gonna die, we should at least die like gentlemen or dress like gentlemen or whatever the line is. That was Guggenheim. So that's always a fun tip for people. Second favorite is that the old couple that made us all cry, the first class couple that wouldn't get off the boat, she wouldn't leave her husband, those were the Macy's. So there you go. 2 fun facts. I'm gonna start this and then I will come back when it is finished. I won't be able to print my book cover because I'm out of printer ink, but I will show you the rest of it when I'm done. All right. I was hoping I had some stars, but I didn't. So I kind of went with just red. And then I have the book. There are other authors that give like intros, but I felt like this was the correct answer. And then page number. And then normally I put character notes, but these are real people. So I just wrote notes for myself because I'm sure this is going to be full of fun statistics. And again, here's the book. And I cannot wait to... Oh, dive sounds like a terrible pun for this kind of book, but dive into this one. Okay, I was about to edit that video and I realized that I said Saturday is the 15th. It is not. Tuesday is the 15th and the anniversary of the sinking. It hits the iceberg on the 14th, sinks on the 15th. There you go.